right here.
Committee room of the House of Assembly.
I'm here at the committee room, and only kind one could get these kind of up close and personal interviews. I couldn't get my camera
Sorry,
upstairs.
I didn't realize. Hank, are we disturbing you or you? No. Okay, go ahead.
I was upstairs and couldn't get my camera. Everybody had a camera up in the House Assembly, but they don't understand that Kai Mills is representing the people of Abaco. The only network out of Abaco is here on WCAY, and I feel honored that I could sit down with one of the most powerful ministers in this government. And I feel honored that I could speak to the minister one-on-one. And just basically, we did a lot of stuff off camera that I can't speak to on camera. Just want to ask him what his plans for immigration in Abaco.
Okay. Well, as you know, we've transferred Mrs. Faustine Major Smith down to Marsh Harbour. She's a assistant director of immigration. I think that's the highest level of person you've had there for a long time. She's a very capable immigration officer. We've also gone in the last year. We've gone completely computerized. So in terms of permanent residency and citizenship, we're now online with that, and so the Abaco office will be enrolling people very short order when the equipment is down there in terms for permanent residency and citizenship. So this whole issue that we talked about off the record, which I can bring a little bit on, about missing documents or we can't find files, will be a thing of the past, because you'll enroll your application, you'll get your documents back, and you'll have a computer tracking ability to track that. So hopefully we'll be able to work with that. I'll give it to you.
Go ahead.
We have the government, Dr. Minnis, the Prime Minister, formed an immigration commission, which was responsible for persons who were born in the Bahamas, who apply between 18 and 19 years of age for citizenship. Yesterday, for instance, yesterday being Cabinet Day, we approved some 201 applications for citizenship that came out of that commission, and those people will be receiving their letters very shortly. Those are people from throughout the Bahamas, not just Nassau. So we're moving along to make sure persons who have applied will be able to get their citizenship.
I just want to say something with that citizenship, because you give citizenship the other day in Abaco, and I just one of those people that I'm very jealous. I'm very dehumanized. I don't want to see nobody, if I could help it, get my citizenship. Right. But when they do get citizenship, I think persons should know who is now a new Bahamian. But it seems like back in Marsh Harbour, they want to keep all this thing secret. They are getting our citizenship. They're becoming a part of us. I think it should be known who is what in our district. Why was it so secretly and so quiet, and they getting the most lucrative citizenship in the world, Bahamian citizenship, and Bahamians in Abaco don't know these people and don't know how, when, or why.
The whole that particular swearing-in ceremony we did in Abaco, we did it in the magistrate's court. I forget, it was 15 people, I can't remember the exact number. The whole question of swearing-in and swearing-in ceremony has traditionally been a private issue. You've raised a good point. Certainly to get citizenship, you have to advertise in the local dailies. I appreciate the local dailies don't necessarily make it to Abaco. So that's an issue, I think, when we look at the new immigration bill that we have out for discussion, is an issue that needs to be brought forward and discussed in a very public forum. So hopefully over the summer with the new immigration bill, that'll be discussed.
I thank you, Mr. Simonet, much for this up close and personal.
We have the same problem in Luther too.
I kind of here on a personal matter also, because
I want to send another shout out.
Because one of my friends' file have gone missing, and I want to know who did what to it, and just want to talk to the minister one more time and shut this off.
I think the issue of the file going missing is not who did what. It's we're dealing with hundreds of thousands of files at a time. The shout out I want to do is for those persons in Abaco that listen to your
What's up?
podcast or radio, whatever it's called. If they feel they have not received an answer recently from immigration, or feel they're not getting any go into the Abaco office at immigration in Marsh Harbour and give them your name your telephone number, and your contacts. Because a lot of our problems is people change their cell numbers and they don't let us know. So we have no way of contacting them. So recently here in Nassau, for Nassau people, we've been going to the, say for instance, the Jamaican embassy or the Haitian, and asking them to help us find people. So if nothing comes out of this interview, if you can broadcast that they should go into the office down there with, if they have the last letter they have from immigration, that'd be great, and go and say what they, what's happening and what's what, and so we can get a track of them. They'll send that information to me. Also copy me, send it, and just don't send your name, send your email address, and then a copy of the last letter you've got from immigration to me personally at Brent Simonet 54 at coralwave.com, and I'll have my staff look into it, because the biggest problem we're having is a number of people, we cannot find them to get them to come in for information we need, because letters are sent out like to the general post office or something and don't get there. So if you can do that in this shout out, it'll be very productive.
Okay, Abaco, there you are with Kai here, WCAY live in the room here, the committee room with the Minister of Immigration. Thank you very much, Mr. Brent Simonet, for your interview. Abaco Kai cares, that's why he's here. You're live on WCAY.
Done. And you'll get